Welcome to South First. I'm Anusha Ravi Sood, and this is State of Play. 2023, it seems, is a hectic year as long as politics of southern states are concerned. From elections to yatras, door-to-door rallies to mergers and acquisitions, it seems South is soaking in politics this year, and it will very well extend to 2024 Lok Sabha elections. On this episode of State of Play, we break down what is happening in the South as far as politics is concerned this entire year, state-wise. Two states, Karnataka and Telangana, going into assembly elections is only the highlight of politics of South in 2023. So much more is happening in every single state, whether it is regional parties expanding their reach and presence, whether it is cross-border alliances between regional parties, whether it is the generational shift of power in multiple parties across the state. There is a lot to look forward to as far as politics is concerned in the South, and 2023 promises to be an action-packed year. If it is yatras and campaigns going to the people directly for politicians cutting across party lines in Tamil Nadu, in Andhra Pradesh and in Telangana, in poll-bound Karnataka, election fever is here. In Telangana, it will be much later this year. There is also the concept of generational shift of power, again cutting across party lines within these southern states. There is also rumblings between the status quo, which has forced parties to rethink their strategies, their leadership structure even. Let's take this state-wise, and we'll start with Karnataka, that is headed into polls earlier this year, and the assembly elections in Karnataka promise to be a nail-biter. The incumbent BJP, marred by allegations of corruption and maladministration, has amped up its Hindutva push. You see Union Home Minister Amit Shah come to Karnataka, speak to party cadres and ask them to choose between a Prime Minister who builds the Ram Temple in Ayodhya or people who are glorifying Tipu Sultan. Barely 2 or 3 days later, the state president of the BJP, Nalin Kumar Katil, again while addressing party cadres and supporters, insists that people shouldn't ask questions about roads or drains or infrastructure, but should vote for the BJP to stop love jihad. This year, the BJP in Karnataka is looking at a generational shift of powers, with old guard, including the likes of B.S. Yadurappa, being forced to retire and new leadership, the second round leaders, being put in the driver's seat. The steering wheel and the brakes, however, will be firmly clutched by the central leadership of the BJP. The Congress in Karnataka, the primary opposition, has been successful in setting a narrative forcing the incumbent government to counter the narrative of allegations of corruption and maladministration against the BJP government. Going forward in elections, the Congress has a series of ammos prepared, including inflation, price rise, reducing purchase capacity, especially in rural areas, unemployment, and unfulfilled promises of the BJP. The Congress is all set to make this their primary stance. However, the party is a divided house with two prominent leaders, D.K. Shivkumar, the president of Karnataka Congress, and Siddaramaiah, a former chief minister himself and currently the leader of the opposition in the Karnataka Assembly, both vying to be Congress's chief ministerial candidate. And this factionalism, this division in the party has already started affecting it adversely, including in the process of ticket distribution. This election, the Congress in Karnataka is hoping to consolidate votes of minorities, SC right, backward classes largely comprising Kurubas, STs, a portion of STs, and a chunk of Lingayat and Vokliga votes to help them come to power in these elections. However, the division within the Congress party seems to be the biggest barricade it is facing as of now. As far as the JDS is concerned, it is being led, the election campaign of JDS is being led by H.D. Kumaraswamy, who's already on a statewide yatra with the Pancharatna Yatra, and he intends to cover the whole length and breadth of Karnataka. The party is hoping to win 120 seats at least, and this time around, too, the party is being driven by former Prime Minister H.D. Devegowda. 3 generations of the Devegowda family will be seen very actively participating in this election campaigning for the party. Very interestingly, the JDS has also opened itself up for an alliance with Telangana Rashtra Samiti, now Bharat Rashtra Samiti, led by Telangana Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao. JDS will be in alliance with BRS when it goes into elections this year. How will this impact the AIMIM, which is in alliance with the BRS in Telangana and wants to contest elections independently here in Karnataka as elections come closer, is yet to be seen. That brings me to Telangana, and Karnataka elections is going to be the first test of Telangana Chief Minister Chandrasekhar Rao's party, BRS's cross-border venture. This will be the first election BRS in alliance with the JDS hopes to contest a few seats in the border districts of Karnataka, Telugu-speaking districts of Karnataka. And this will be Chandrasekhar Rao's first electoral outing as the chief of BRS. This will be his first test of his national presence or a national stature as he hopes to build a coalition of non-Congress, non-BJP parties in the run-up to 2024 Lok Sabha elections. While Chandrasekhar Rao is hoping to see if Karnataka will give him that stepping stone to expand beyond Telangana, the Telangana Congress is still a divided house which has been temporarily patched up by the AICC leadership, but it is still seething from within. And in January, the president of Telangana Congress, Revanth Reddy, is all set to kickstart his statewide tour, much to the displeasure of his party colleagues who deem themselves the original congressmen. As Revanth Reddy begins his campaign in the run-up to the assembly elections in December this year, the Congress has to take on not just a mighty BRS, but also a very aggressive BJP. The BJP in Telangana is open to acquisitions and mergers, especially of leaders, cadres, and grassroots level support where it has none. The BJP is aggressively pushing itself to reach at the grassroots level, to reach out to people, to lure, win over, woo leaders, voters, cadres of TRS, of Congress as well in Telangana, as it hopes to make a mark for itself in the Telugu-speaking state. And in Telangana politics this year is also the presence of Sharmila, the sister of Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Jagan Mohan Reddy and the daughter of former United Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister YSR Reddy. With her party, YSR Telangana Party, Sharmila is keen on making her presence, her brand, felt in Telangana. She is already on a statewide tour in Telangana, attempting to build her party from the grassroots level, and she has had run-ins with BRS cadres. When elections approach, Sharmila is expected to play a vital role for the BJP in Telangana this year. In under a week, Andhra Pradesh witnessed two instances of overcrowding leading to stampede-like situation, resulting in deaths of multiple people, both at events where Chandrababu Naidu was the star attraction. One a TDP event, another a private event, and this has dented the party's image quite a bit. The blame game has begun, which also shows that despite elections being more than 16 months away, Andhra Pradesh is all there, all ready in campaign mode. The TDP, the YSRCP have been at loggerheads, attempting to woo crowds week after week in multiple rallies and multiple roadshows. While Jagan Mohan Reddy, the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh and the Chief of YSR Party, is hoping to repeat his stupendous 2019 Assembly election success, Chandrababu Naidu, the Chief of TDP, is fighting for resurrection of his party and the future of his son, Nara Lokesh. Nara Lokesh is also set to go on a statewide Padyatra in Andhra Pradesh in January. He's not the only one. Janasena Chief Pawan Kalyan, who has been talking about a united opposition to take on Jagan Mohan Reddy, who has been talking about an alliance with the BJP and the TDP. Much to his disappointment, these two parties have not responded positively to his demand. He has also decided that he will go to the people directly, and Pawan Kalyan, you will see, will also go on a roadshow, on a meet the people directly campaign. While both YSRCP and TDP are armed with their teams of professional poll consultants drawing up plans for them for campaigns, for roadshows, rallies, the BJP is quietly working its way towards contesting elections independently. So far, the BJP has not shown to be seen warming up to either the TDP or Pawan Kalyan's Janasena, and the party hopes that it can contest the upcoming assembly elections in Andhra Pradesh by itself. The Congress, much to its own disappointment, remains a much hated party in Andhra Pradesh thanks to its efforts in the bifurcation of the state and formation of Telangana. But given the changed nomenclature, changed name of his party from TRS to BRS, Telangana Chief Minister Chandrasekhar Rao is very keen on expanding in Andhra Pradesh, the second Telugu speaking state, and BRS has already started the process of getting leaders on board, welcoming leaders on board. How successful will TRS be given its strong Telangana sentiment is anyone's guess. But the party is attempting to make its presence, mark its presence, at least in border districts of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh with its efforts. Although elections are much further away in Tamil Nadu and Kerala, there is a lot of activity taking place. Take Kerala, for example. There is a lot of internal churning that the ruling LDF's primary constituent, CPIM, is witnessing in its own home, in its own dominant backyard of Kannur. The bitter fight and personal animosity between LDF convener E.P. Jayarajan and Central Committee member P. Jayarajan has put the CPIM in a rather uncomfortable position. This, coupled with this increasing displeasure or disliking within the party towards Pinarayi Vijayan, a changed Pinarayi Vijayan in this second term of his government as Chief Minister, has somewhat created unrest within the left party. The Congress in Kerala is faction riddled and things have not changed despite the Bharat Jodo Yatra, despite many attempts by Rahul Gandhi to bridge multiple factions within the Kerala Congress. If anything, after the AICC presidential elections in which Shashi Tharoor, the Thiruvananthapuram MP, lost to Mallikarjun Kharge, he has now started working towards creating his own support base, much to the dislike of other prominent leaders of other factions in Kerala Congress. As BJP makes an aggressive Hindutva push on one side and coupled with its support from sections of the Christian communities is also highlighting its anti-Muslim stance in Kerala, the Congress too seems to be, at least a section of the leaders of the Congress, seem to have understood that they need to woo Hindu voters away from LDF in case anti-incumbency can be beneficial for the party. And in Tamil Nadu, as you know, there was a sunrise with Udayanidhi Stalin, the son of Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin, being accommodated into the cabinet. In the run-up to the 2024 Lok Sabha elections, critics and supporters of the DMK equally agree that Udayanidhi Stalin is being groomed to take on a more influential and more powerful role for the party in the run-up to the elections. Udayanidhi Stalin's accommodation into the cabinet may have made some senior leaders of the DMK uncomfortable, but this also marks a generational shift of power, or at least grooming of the second generation leaders for the party now. With the primary opposition party, AIADMK in Tamil Nadu, continuing to be a divided house with factions supporting O Pannirselvam or Edappadi Palaniswamy, the symbol Rao of AIDMK, the two-leaf symbol of AIDMK, is all set to land at the ECI's doorstep if these two leaders do not reconcile. As AIDMK fights for identity, stake and claim, its alliance partner in Tamil Nadu, the BJP, is quietly making waves on the ground. The president of Tamil Nadu BJP, Annamalai, is busy touring the entire state, and at every junction, at every place, at every public address that he lands in, you can see crowds surging by the day. While critics of the BJP insist that the crowds necessarily do not translate to votes, the BJP has been able to begin discussion. The BJP has been able to make people take notice. The BJP under Annamalai has become a talking point in Tamil Nadu. Although the state unit of the party is riddled with its own challenges, some of the office bearers being expelled, some of them resigning either in protest against Annamalai or in support of Annamalai, the BJP has its challenges to face in Tamil Nadu. However, it is becoming mainstream as far as public discourse on politics is concerned in the state. Meanwhile, the Congress although an alliance partner of the ruling party continues to struggle for its revival in the state. While so many things are changing in southern states as far as politics is concerned, one thing that you can be sure will not change is the tension between the government and the governors of Telangana, Kerala, and Tamil Nadu. And we at South First will keep a close watch on how politics in the South develops here on South First with me, Anusha Ravi Sood. This is State of Play.